Hi, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's all right this morning. Today is Friday. See these down here. Friday, March 18th. Currently, it's 46 degrees. High today is going to be 68. That's not bad. 100% chance of rain today. At some point in time. I think around 4 o'clock it said. Humidity 93%. No wind. And air quality is 56. That's moderate. Let's see. Today there'll be a video. They finally came and got that tree. You know, I've showed it to y'all lots of times, and it fell, and it wasn't our tree, but it fell partially in our yard back here, back this way, and it's been there for, I don't know, 5 months, something like that. And so I did a video of it. It was interesting, the machinery they used to get it out of there and how they did it. They did it really quick with all that equipment they had. I had to go out there and talk to them. I wasn't going to let them be down there doing that and not go out there and ask them some things and, you know, put my 2 cents worth in. And I asked them if they would cut down the rest of those trees around that sewer drain, because they're just going to fall eventually because they keep getting eroded. Whenever the water comes rushing down through there, it's exposing the trunk, the roots, and they're just going to fall over sooner or later, like that one did. And he said no. I talked to the boss, supervisor, whatever. He said no, he was just doing that lady a favor, and that he wasn't going to clean anything up, that they were just going to get the tree out of there. And I said, well, you know, those are going to fall, and it's going to fall in the same place, because, see, it's kind of blocking the sewer drain, I guess you call it drain, not sewer drain, storm drain. And then I talked to him about the condition. You know, they were from the city. I talked to him about the condition of that storm drain. It's falling apart, and you could see rebar where I was standing out in the yard. You could see the rebar sticking out of it, out of the top where it used to have concrete, and then the rebar was inside the concrete. And he just said no, we're not doing anything else. So I said, well, one day it's going to either fall and block the storm drain, or it's going to fall the other way and take out all these power lines and stuff out here. I said, so I guess I'll call y'all when that happens or something. But I've talked to him, probably the first time I probably ever talked to him was about 20 years ago about it. And I've probably talked to him about 6 times maybe since. Every so many years, like if I saw somebody out there or something, I'd go out there and talk and show it to them. But no money, I guess, in the budget to do something that needs to be done like that. So I don't know. At least the tree's out of there. They didn't clean anything up. He said she was responsible. The lady in that other house was responsible to clean up the mess down there. Because what happened was, when that tree laying down there, all the leaves were still on the tree, you know, when it fell. So all of them fell down on the ground, and then it kind of caught everything blowing in the wind. You know what I mean? It was, all the leaves kept blowing over there, and it was, you couldn't tell it as much with it laying on the ground. But when they took it up, now there's a ton of leaves down there. So I don't know. I kind of doubt that they'll clean it up myself. So they didn't want to do anything else with it. But at least we got lucky and they got the tree out of there. So we'll just deal with whatever's. I'm not going down there cleaning it up for them. You know. Okay. And then, so there'll be a video on that. And then I did a taste test with Mike of an El Monterey beef enchilada meal. So check that out. I did, one other. I did a quesadilla meal from El Monterey a while back. And then I had that one. Okay, last night we were trying to work on these freezers. I made an inventory of the freezers, and we're trying to work on them. Not, not every meal. Like I'm fixing meals. We got meat, different kinds of meat in there, and like I set some out. I set some ribs out yesterday for tomorrow. I set out one of those Hormel. It's chicken breast and gravy. I had it frozen. I set it out for today, but we're trying to work on it, and it's a lot easier if you know what's in. What's in them, because we couldn't remember what all we had in them. Where we bought stuff on sale and stuff. Which is what we usually do, and so we had kind of a mashup, I guess. We had Hot Pockets. They were pepperoni Hot Pockets, but they were the big ones. They've got big Hot Pockets instead of just the smaller ones. And we had some loaded pierogies, and we had green beans and potatoes. They were canned, and we pretty much finished off that sourdough bread. Now my sinuses are bothering me again, y'all. So anyway, here's what it looked like. Yeah, my allergies are really acting up. Makes my nose kind of itchy sometimes too. So yeah, but anyway, it turned out to be really good. The pierogies were great. So hold on just a minute. I might have to blow my nose or something. Okay, I hope I don't sneeze anymore. Okay, so yeah, that's what that was. Dinner. And then, like I said, tonight we're having the chicken and gravy. I think we'll have some mashed potatoes. Probably the gold potatoes that we got. And I don't know what else to have. Maybe some carrots. I might make my glazed carrots. Maple glazed carrots with maple syrup. They're really good. Really, really good. Okay, so let's get to today's tidbits. Okay, here we go again. Old people doing stuff. Crews rescue 79-year-old who fell through ice in Michigan Lake. What was it? We had a 78-year-old woman on a snowmobile crash into a tree the other day. So now we got a 79-year-old man. On Thursday morning, crews rescued a 79-year-old man who fell through the ice in a portion of the White Lake in Whitehall, Michigan. The authorities were notified by witnesses at Goodrich Park who saw the man walk out onto the ice and fall in. White Lake Fire Authority personnel were able to pull the man from the water without any injuries. Duh. I mean, come on. I just can't get over some of these people. Headache troubles? Seasonal shift could be the reason. Have you been dealing with sudden headaches and stuffy nose recently? Yeah. Experts say this could be because of the change of seasons from winter to spring. When seasons shift, the atmospheric pressure caused by the weight of the air above us changes. This triggers chemical and electrical changes in the brain and irritates nerves, causing a headache. I had I don't know if I mentioned it on here the other day. I've been having tension, what I thought was tension headaches because they're kind of back here. Maybe that's the reason though. Okay. On this day, historic March 1936 flood hits New England. The winter of 1936 was extremely severe with below average temperatures in New England. A storm system dumped over 10 inches of rain across the region, wow, on March 18 and 19. The heavy rain and melting snow resulted in severe flooding due to the movement of ice on the rivers. 150 to 200 people died in the event, which cost over 100 million in losses. Oh my goodness, that's awful. San Andreas Fault could host large earthquakes. Well, everybody knows that, right? New Zealand researchers found that the central section of the San Andreas Fault in California may be prone to larger earthquakes. The team studied a sediment core from the fault which showed evidence of quakes above magnitude 7 in the last 3 million years. Experts said learning the potential of the fault may help evaluate the earthquake risk in California. Scientists says Great Barrier Reef faces sixth mass bleaching. Terry Hughes, a coral scientist, said that the sixth mass bleaching is taking place across Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Corals that were pale in December regain their color in January and February, but there are reports of moderate to severe bleaching in the last 3 weeks. Previous bleaching events occurred in 1998, 2002, 2016, 2017, and 2020. Spain has a place called Beach of the Cathedrals. Sun shining through there. The Praia das Cadastras beach is on Spain's Cantabric coast. Good grief. During low tide, the beach reveals a series of cliffs, caves, and arches of up to 98 feet high. This, when viewed along with the other geological formations here, resemble the architectural elements of a cathedral. So the beach is popularly known as Beach of the Cathedrals. Wow. Inclement weather blamed for 1 in 5 car crashes in U.S. You can't even hardly see that. A new report by the U.S. Department of Transportation says that hazardous weather plays a role in about 1 in every 5 auto crashes nationwide. About 21% of crashes involve bad weather. The most common reason is wet, slushy, and icy pavements. As more rainfall is on the way in spring, experts advise motorists to exercise caution while driving. Where does the lightning strike frequently? It is said that 9 out of 10 lightning bolts strike land rather than oceans. Accordingly, satellite observations from 1995 to 2013 have proven the higher frequency of lightning over land than the oceans. It is because solid earth heats up faster than water. The data also shows that lightning happens more near the equator. Several brush fires burn up to 50,000 acres in Texas, and I've been talking to Beth, and she's having trouble with one of the volunteer fire departments is right close to their house, and they're going back and forth, she says, all day, and they're worried about the fires. Several brush fires erupted. That's Frugal Mama in the Woods, by the way. Several brush fires erupted in Texas Thursday amid high winds and dry conditions. The Eastland Complex fire started near Fort Worth. I don't know if I showed that. I guess I did. Fort Worth burned 38,000 acres and prompted evacuations around Gorman, Carbon, and Lake Leon. The Cruz Gap fire near the Runnels-Coleman County line burned 7,000 acres, while the Chico Lane fire near Barnhart burned 5,000 acres. It's not good. NASA reveals first moon rocket since 1972 in Florida. The next rocket that will put astronauts back on the moon after 1972 was revealed Thursday. The vehicle for NASA's Artemis 1 mission is a 322-foot-tall rocket. It made its final trip on Earth, a 4-mile journey from vehicle assembly building to the launch pad in Florida. It will undergo wet dress rehearsals through testing before the final takeoff. All right, everybody, that's it for today's tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. everybody, I hope you have a great day. Later on, we'll have a video of them taking that tree out down there. I thought it was pretty interesting the way they did it. And a taste test with Mike of El Monterey beef enchiladas. So, see you later on, everybody, and have a great day. God bless.